friends, welcome back to our channel. Today I'll share with you some of my old spring DIY decor ideas. So let's go ahead and get started. DIY number one. I want to take this ring that is 14 inches and it was from Target Dollar Spot. And then I'm going to also take this macrame cord that I got from a company called Hippie Crafter. I will talk about it in a little bit, but for now let's get started. I'm going to take this macrame cord, fold it in half, and I will measure out a little bit larger than the diameter of the ring, which will be approximately 17 inches. And I'm going to cut out 20 of these. So after I have all of them, I'm going to put them to the side and I will start attaching them to the ring. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it is folded in half, and then I'm going to take that loop where it's folded in half, bring it around the ring, and then I will pull through the other part of the macrame cord through it. I don't know if I explained it well, but you see what I'm doing over here. And then when I flip it around, this is how it looks like. So pretty much you can see what I'm doing over here. Very simple, just pulling it through, looping through actually. Now that I have all 20 done, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on both sides to keep it in place. Now the next part will be hard to explain, but I'll try my best and you'll see what I'm doing over here. So I'm going to start from the outside. I will take actually one whole piece that I worked with earlier, but it has two strings. So I'm going to make sure I actually take one of each strings, and I will secure it on the bottom, creating a knot, and put a little bit of hot glue to secure it in place. Alrighty, now that I have that, that's a beginning. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the next one next to it, going inwards. And then one of those strings I'm going to pull through the other one, and the other one will just go on top. I don't know if that makes sense, but look, you see me over here doing it. One went under, almost like a zigzag, going up and down and up and down, and the other one goes straight on top, and I'm tying a knot. So I'm going to do the same thing with the rest of them going inwards. So you see I'm taking one and I'm just piping it through the top one. So one up, one down, one up, one down, and the other one goes straight on top. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm alternating from outside inwards. And then I am just, look, this is the last one. So I'm going to go ahead and I will weave it through. So one up, one down, one up, one down. And I'm going to do all the way till the end, until I don't have any more to weave through. And then when I'm done with that, then the other one that you see over here that's left, I will just simply pull it down. Put it on top, pull it down, tie a knot and secure it, and that's it. Hopefully this makes sense, but I think you saw what I was doing. It was very simple. Now that I have all this, I'm gonna go ahead, this is how it looked like. It's already so pretty. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get some of the greenery that I have and these beautiful tulips. Tulips are actually my favorite flowers, and I had to use those. So now I'm just taking this boxwood picks. I got them, I believe, at Walmart for 98 cents. And I was trying to find a way to weave it through these macrame cord pieces, or actually macrame cord, because I didn't want to hot glue at all. So what I did, I weave it as much as possible, secure it that way, and then I took a wire and then I secured it that way as well. I did not have a floral wire, so I just used a regular wire that I had on hand. And then I was going inwards, adding more and more until I was happy with it. And then now I'm just adding more different kind. I think it's a lamb's ears or something like that. I wanted just a little bit different texture. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling, or actually putting my tulips. I really like they are yellow and it just makes me smile and happy for spring. Now some of them I was able to just push through, but some of them I had to add a little bit of hot glue, but that's not a big deal. If I want to replace the flowers, I can just take them off easily. And now when I was done with this, that's it. I'm gonna just go ahead and get a large piece of macrame cord, or actually a long piece, and I will wrap it 2 times around at the end of that design that I made, and I will wrap the leftover around and just secure it with a hot glue. So you'll see what I'm doing on the other side, completely the same. So I will just go ahead and wrap it 2 times, and then the end I will wrap it several times around and secure it in the back and use a hot glue and cut off the exits. And that's it for this one. Oh my gosh, guys, it's already on my front door. I absolutely love it. My husband said it's probably one of the best wreaths that I've ever made. I absolutely love it. It looks gorgeous, and I'm sure I'm going to keep it on my front door for a while. I will just replace the flowers depending on the season. Now I want to hear from you. What do you guys think about this one? For this project, I'm going to be using this cocoa liner that was sent to me. First thing I'm going to do is cut it out half and half, and then I'm going to use my hot glue gun, and I will roll the edges, actually hot glue the edges together, and this way I will get this cone-shaped cocoa liner. So I used my clips to keep it in place until it was hot glued. After that, I'm pushing the top inwards, and then I'm taking this nautical rope, a little piece of it, and I will hot glue it on the top inside of that hole that I created, and I will create a little loop from it. Then I'm taking also another little piece of this nautical rope. I am unraveling it because it is created from several different strands, and I am leaving only 2 together. Then I'm taking this Beverly chalk paint in a color ink and my brush, and I am creating a little circle in the middle, or actually on the front of this. You can tell already it's going to be beehive. And then I'm taking a hot glue and that unraveled nautical rope, and I am hot gluing it around. I will also take my hot glue and I will just pour a hot glue coming out to looking like it's coming out of this hole, and that's going to represent honey. Now I'm taking the rest of that unraveled nautical rope, and I'm just wrapping it around the top of my beehive, right around that loop that I created. Next, I'm taking these tags that came from the Dollar Tree. They're chalkboard, but I'm going to be using this cashew chalk paint by Beverly, and I will give it a full coverage, like 1 full coat. Then I'm going to take these rub-on stickers then Angie sent me, and I will spell out "be kind." I really like these rub-on stickers. If you haven't tried, you have to pick up a few. They're so easy to work with, and they're so pretty and just so convenient. So I cut out little letters, put them where I want them. Then I peel off the backing, stick them where I want them, and then I'm just rubbing them like you saw, and then pulling off the foil. Now I'm taking a marker and creating mini lines all the way around this tag. Now I'm going to just draw a very cute little bee with my pencil, and then I'm going to trace it with the black marker that you saw me using earlier. I am not really familiar with bees. I don't know how to draw a really good one. I saw a simple picture online, and that's what I used as a guide. I take this Arteza marker, it's actually paint marker in a yellow color, and fill out my bee. Next, I'm taking this brownish color also from Arteza. It's a paint marker, and I'm painting that honey. Next, I had this yellow raffia. It's so convenient that it's yellow, and I'm wrapping it around the top loop, and I'm creating a bow, very simple bow, and then I'm going to attach my tag to it, to one tail of the bow, and then I'm hot gluing it right in the middle, or actually above that beehive hole, and then I'm adding just some greenery on the top right around that loop, and that's going to be it for this project. I think this project might be my favorite because I have never created a beehive. This is not usually my style, but I think it turned out so cute, and you can guess my kids absolutely loved it. Tell me what you think about this one. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're so happy you are here. You can find a lot of budget-friendly DIYs, decor ideas, thrift flips, and some home improvement DIYs on our channel. If something like that interests you, we would like for you to stick around. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It means so much to us and it gets us promoted on YouTube. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe with the notification bell on. That way you will not miss any of our future videos. Alrighty, DIY number 3. I'm going to be using this piece of wood that I had on hand, but just to compare with the Jenga block, this is how large it is, but you can certainly use Jenga block or anything else that you have on hand. I'm going to take this chalk paint that is in a color truffle, and I will give this one coat. Of course, I will also use a paper towel just to take off the excess. After I was done with this one coat, this is how it looks like. Next, I'm going to take the Waverly chalk paint in a color, I think it's mineral, yes. And then a baby wipe that I'm going to dip into the paint, and I will just go over this block. I will smudge it over just to create that nice texture. After I was done with this, for the next step, I'm going to be using this leaf ribbon. That's the only way I can call it. I got it from Amazon. I'm going to try to link it down below. And you can certainly drill through this block if you want, but I decided to go other way. I used the hot glue to secure it on the bottom, and then I am just tying the knot on the top on one side of this block, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And this is it, this mini swing. So cute. Tell me what you think about this idea. I love miniatures. I think this is so cute, but you can make it in a larger scale as well. DIY number 4. For this project, I'm going to be using these wood beads in a different sizes that I got from Hobby Lobby. I, of course, used my coupons, so it turned out to be around less than $6. So I put them in a pattern you can see over here. So 2 of them that are around the bigger one, I will be painting with 2 different colors. At first, I thought I'm going to use ivory and celery chalk paint by Waverly, but ivory turned out to be exactly the same color as them, so I decided to use this mineral color for one, and like I said, celery for the other one. And then I put them all on a jute twine, and this is how they looked like. Next, I am taking the same jute twine, wrapping it around my sanding block, and I'm creating a tassel. I'm sure most of you know how to create tassel. If not, you can look at this one or some other tutorials. I've been doing it so long, and you can see in many of my tutorials. I'm attaching it to my garland or bead garland, and then I am just wrapping it around, making sure everything looks nice and neat. And then I'm using hot glue just to attach it in place. And then I'm cutting off the excess, and that's how it looks like. I did the same thing on the other side, so both of the sides have tassels. So this is just how it turned out. I love it the way it is, but since this is springtime DIY, I decided to use these wild flowers from the Dollar Tree, and I took just the flowers out, and I'm going to hot glue them in between 2 beads that I did not paint. So I spread them out, just hot glue them in between, and I am absolutely in love with this one. I think it looks so beautiful, so springy, and I really like the natural tones of this one. It's just totally me. I absolutely love it, and I really want to hear what you guys think about this one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it. It means so much to me and helps my channel and my video. Also, if you're new to this channel, I would like for you to stick around and subscribe. Make sure to click a notification bell on to all. That way you will not miss out on any of my videos. DIY number 5. I'm using these cardboard, very hard cardboard pieces. They're corner pieces, and they came in some package to protect the corners. And I'm gonna cut 2 of these in half. Now that I have pieces, I took 3 of them, and I'm gonna sand the edges. Now that I have all of them nicely sanded, I'm gonna be using this leftover, or not leftover, this ribbon, let's say, from a summer hat from the Dollar Tree. I really love this. This is so awesome to use. So if you ever come across Dollar Tree hat, definitely grab it. So I am using that to cover up the edges. So actually close up the edges. So I'm using a hot glue and I'm cutting off the excess like you see me doing over here. So after it was done, this is how it looks like, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the rest of them. Now here they are. After this was done, I'm gonna go ahead and get a white chalk paint by Folkart, and I'm gonna distress it with a chippy brush. I'm gonna do the same thing with all 3 of them. Here they are. And now I'm gonna distress it with the gray chalk paint by Martha Stewart, just to make a nice distressed rustic texture, or actually faux texture. Now that I have all this done, I'm gonna be taking this rope that I got from Hobby Lobby a long time ago for $3.99. I really like it. It was so worth it. So I'm taking a long piece that I actually folded in half, and now I'm going to find the middle of that rope, and I'm going to hot glue it like you see me over here on the back of this one triangle piece. I don't even know how to call it. And I'm going to do this on both sides. Now I'm going to measure out approximately 5-6 inches to see where am I going to glue the second piece to. So you can already tell that I am creating a hanging planter. So now I'm adding a little bit of hot glue to glue these 2 pieces together. And that is going to be the beginning point where I'm going to add the second cardboard piece, like you see me doing over here. So after I was done with that, I'm going to do it on the other side, and then I will add the third cardboard piece as well. So now that I was done with all of it, this is how it looks like. They're all connected, and I'm gonna just get all 4 of these pieces of the rope on top, and I'm gonna put them together, and I will just create a knot with the loop. So I'm not gonna pull through the completely. So you see over here, I left the knot and the loop. Now I'm gonna add this flower foam in each of them, just a little pieces of it. And then I will add succulents. On the bottom, I had a larger one, so I added 2 of these right in between of this floral foam. And then when I was done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and add reindeer moss around it. After that, I'm gonna fill up all 3 of them, and then you will see in just a second how it turned out. Oh my gosh, this turned out so beautiful. I absolutely love it. I think it looks gorgeous, and since these are succulents, they are all year long, and you know, since this is made out of cardboard, it doesn't need watering or anything. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. But as always, I want to hear what you guys think about this project. As always, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're new, please introduce yourself. We would love to get to know you. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.